Hey, all you crafty people, are you guys ready? Let's get further into this thing, okay? I mean, we are getting back down to the nitty-gritty. I do want to show you what I've done with the tags. Now, I went ahead and cut backs from the French invoices that I had from Junie Desiree's French invoices digital kit. And then these were the fronts. And this is the other set. So there was both a calendar for both of them. And then each one of them had, oh, I only grabbed one there. Just trying to get the other one. And then that's just writing with a beautiful rose. And I did ink some vintage photo and then some of the archive ink, the pink peonies. But, you know, any brown and pink, or just brown, whatever floats your boat. But these particular pieces have pink and brown blended. So that's what I went with. So I have those done. Remember, these are the tags that had the cutout letter on it. So now they are just beautiful tags. And you can definitely write on the backs of these. I mean, yeah, it's interesting, this part here. It's all in French, though, but then you've got some writing right here where you don't cover everything up. So anyway, there's that. Then on these two, now these are the two that I had done with you guys, and I've added a bit more. I put some lace on the end. I put this piece here, and I tied on a heart. And then I put a little bit of bling down here with the word cherish. So there's that one. I think that came out really, really pretty. Oh, and I've put the little pearls on the ends there. And then this is the other one. And I added 3 pearls here. And I added 3 pearls here for that one. And then this is my topping, where it is a really nice full pink, yeah, this stuff. Oh my goodness. Can I think of what that is called? Tulle. Woo! Tulle with a little sheer satin pink ribbon. And I did put some glue on the knot where the bow is so that it won't come undone. So there are the two for this one, and then this one is for the one that I keep in front of me here. And I used my Aspire. I've got the one girl. I used some of the pink tulle, and I took a needle and I stitched probably about a 12-inch piece that was only, a half an inch to 3/4 of an inch. And I stitched it together and then pulled it together and made it ruffly. So that is it right there. And then I did a little piece right in here. So you can, you know, so it looks like it was more than just at the top. Some little, it is so nice to have little pieces of the Venice lace, different pieces. And then I put 2 little pearls there. Then this is some ribbon that I had, and I took the wire out of it. So keep the wire, because you can use it for lots of other things. And then I actually glued this down onto the top of that. It is hooked into the ribbon through here, but then it is also glued. So there is that. Love it. And then this one, I have a little less tulle, a little bow out of some ripped material. I put a brad through the heart. I've got a white key right here. And then my dogs are playing, so if you can hear them. And then this is that lace And I've got a piece of the French lace underneath, and then, you know, all my little custom cut aparts. So that is the other tag. So that's those. And then for finishing up these, yeah, I didn't do anything to this one, but finishing up these, I have those two, and I have these, and I think you got all of these. But anyway, so that is where we sit now. We've got all of those tags done. Now what I want to do is work on the different little pieces that I want to go on here. And I've got one more, but I have 2 keys. I have, you know, a metal flower. They're different, but metal flowers. I've got some buttons. I've got some charms. I have 2 of the Tim Holtz miniature paper clips. I've got 2 of the globe pins. And then I've got 4 each of the paper clips. And that's what is going to go for each one of the sets here. This is just, excuse me, some of the stuff that I had out when I was working on our closure keys. Okay, so I still have all of those things. And let's see what else. I have that. Okay, and of course I can add anything and everything that I want because that's just what I can do. That is just what I can do. Okay. All right. So I think I might want to start with the paper clips. Now, I want to have one paper clip, 2 paper clips. Okay, so whatever colors, I'll just pick 2. I want 2 paper clips for up at the top. So these will be going straight up and down. Then I want 2 paper clips for the side entrances. All right? So that, I think, is what we're going to work on first. And I'm going to dig in here and see what I have. Let's see. All right, so if I take a piece, yeah, that is going to just... Okay, so let's take, let's do 2 of these. So I have Faith, oh, here, I have 2 Enjoys, so we'll have 1 for each one. And then I have these flowers. The only thing is the flowers are all on the same side, and I'd like to have 1 for one side and 1, oh, here we go. Here is Gorgeous and Happy Day. Okay, so that, I think that feels like, oh, there is 2. There we go. And I think there's only 1 there, yeah. So I have Gorgeous, Happy Day, and then Enjoy. I can do 2 Gorgeouses. 2 Gorgeouses. Let's do that. Happy Day is just kind of fun and whimsy. I don't know. It's just a little fun. And this is really kind of a little more sensual, I think. You know, it's a little more love kind of thing than Happy Day. So we're looking for a little more, a different sentiment. We're looking for something different. Okay, So, let's see. These two are going to go on this one, so we're not going to worry about those right now. Let's put it, and it really doesn't matter. You're not going to see a lot of these paper clips. You're just not going to see a bunch of it. So I do need, and I think I will go ahead and use these French invoices. So I do want to have I do want to have this glued to this, but I want to strengthen this up first because this is going to be the back side. I want to strengthen these up though because they're just paper. So I am going to get myself just, this is a little heavier copy paper, and I'm just going to lay these down, glue them down, and cut them out, and that's going to give them a little bit more oomph because I don't want them tearing. And I think, see, on this one my paper clip is coming over here. On this one my paper clip is coming over here because I want one to be able to put on the inside left page and one to go on the right side of the page. So you know, so I it's something different to look at. They're not all on the right or they're not all on the left. So while I'm scooching around with, that won't fit that way now. So I'm just going to, I'm not going to glue all the ends together. I'm leaving the outside edges unglued, but I'll still be able to cut around them because I know that I'm going to want to be putting lace So can you see where I've put the glue? I think you can there. I think you can. So, gonna put these down. And I'm gonna go ahead and put these down as well because they're gonna need the same thing. But again, I'm coming in about a ½ an inch in and just gluing. And that way I can stick anything underneath it I want. Let's see. There we go. I'm not going to have a white border around these. These are just strictly going to get cut. Just at the edges. Now if you want to, you can take the black off. I don't know. I think for right now, I'm going to try and leave the black on, and I'm just going to cut so I don't see any white. I just had a great idea for my next, I'm going to make a journal again. For my next one, I just have to try and find the paper. Now, if any of you guys have got a kit that you've been wanting, you know, a digital kit that you've been wanting to do something with, email me, you know, or leave a comment in this, on this video and tell me what kit it is. And I will look at that and see if it's something I like. Because I wanna find a really pretty A really pretty kit. Now it has to have a lot of cuttable ephemera. So please keep that in mind. What we're going to be doing, we will need some cuttable ephemera. Quite a bit, you know, maybe about as much as that's on this one. So 3 or 4 pages of ephemera, or at least some extra pieces that, you know, like the envelopes. I just cut up a couple of the envelopes and got more ephemera. Okay, so there's that, and oh yes, it makes such a difference. I'm just going to get one more of these cut, and I'm going to leave the others for, I will do off camera just like I've been doing, and then we will you know, and then I'll once I get those done off camera, I will show you, just like I did the tags. Promised I'd come back and show you. So, otherwise, it just gets way too long. Way too long. And I know, you know, people usually are good for about 10 minutes. And I'm putting out 30-minute videos, so 30-minute plus. So, it's kind of hard. Alright, so now I want to go, yeah, here's some Distress ink, and I am going to get, and I want to kind of get one of these ends a little heavier. Okay, put that back there. I'll stick that over there. So this one's going to have the paper clip this way. So I am going to, here's my paper clip section. So I'm not going to do anything with that. I'm going to put glue down the rest of the sides. Okay. And you can put it right up to the edge so you don't have to cut it, you know, cut more than you. All right. Okay, so there's that one. This one, the paper clip is going to be over here, so I'm going to turn it upside down. So I remember this is my paper clip. I will not put any glue there. I will not put any glue on my index finger. There. So we're just going to put this right here. So the reason I did the darker part here is because this now is actually a very long slender pocket, so we can put a tag in there. I love it. I love doing this stuff, you know. It's just like every day you can create something new. It's just so much fun, just so much fun. All right, so let's cut around this again. And I'm thinking that we can use the leftover pieces of these French invoices to do a little tag, because I do have these printed out on some 65 pound, I'd say. I might double them. Now don't get thrown off the fact that you don't have your edges glued all the way down. So there's that one. And we're going to put the thin part the smaller section, I should say, into the center, right like that. So there is the outside, and so it's on the back side, and the short end of the paper clip is in the inside. So I left the long tip outside. So it will go on a page like this. Okay? Now, let me go ahead and cut this out. It shan't take me very long because it's just a rectangle. No little jutting out flower or nothing. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so now we can put the short end inside of this one. Very good. All right, so now I have this piece, which should go pretty well, and I'm going to want it to come out the side a little bit. So I'm going to first cut my length. And I'm just going to line, I have this horizontal line right here, and I'm going to line my paper up with that so that I know I'm straight. There we go. And then we're just going to cut off the excess of this. All right. And I'm going to want a fancy little top on this. So let me see. I think I bought this. I want to use it. I want to use it. So this is Scallop Tag Topper I got this from Stampin' Up. And it was quite pricey, but you know, it's fun. So I'm going to center this, because this will do up to a 2-inch, and this isn't 2 inches. But I want to center it. I want to try and get it nice and straight. And so there is my end. So let's put it in there. Okay, might be a little wide. Definitely is a little wide. Okay, so we're going to narrow it down a little bit, and then I'll have to run it through. I should have checked prior to cutting it. So this one I might have to do another one for this one might end up being my shorter one. But I want to check this for, see, that's still a little thick. I put way too much glue. Way too much glue. Okay. All right, I'm going to make this a little thinner. I'm going to cut off of this side now. Cut off the other side. All right. Now that should be thin enough. Okay, so it's thin enough for this one. Yes. Okay, and let me make sure it's thin enough for this one, just so I can, it's going to go down in there. Okay, so this one is thin enough and long enough for this, and it actually doesn't look bad, so I'm going to leave it for this one. And let's get this to be the same width. Same width. And let's put a topper on this bad boy. Okay. And when you want to measure so that it sticks out a certain amount, all you do is you stick the top part in until it won't go in anymore. And then you cut this for how long you want the edge to stick out. So I will probably make this stick out about the same amount, maybe a little less. And then I'm just going to cut at that mark. Put it back in. And there is my tag. There. Okay? I mean, how cute are those? How cute are those? Now, to go a little extra, because this would be perfectly good just the way it was, right? But to go a little extra, we have these globe pins. Let's see, I'm working on this one, I think. We have these globe pins. So we can attach the globe pin and have some fun little things hanging down off the bottom. So we can look at maybe a pearl, see if that's going to be wide enough to go onto this and go around. Come on, you can do it. If it doesn't bust the pearl. No, it's not going to go. Let me see something a little smaller, or less wide, I should say. There we go. So there is a pearl. And we have these little fleur-de-lis. I have one for each. And we will put one of these on here. And close it up. So there is the tag. Put it on a page. So there you can see, there you can see the edge, and then you flip it open and you have your page here. You can stick things in it and that will stay. Okay, so a lot of fun. So many ideas you guys can do with these. I'm going to go ahead and pull this off because this isn't for this book. Okay, but so there's that one, and then this one, let's see. This one, I have my 2 paper clips here. I have my globe pen. I want one of the globe pens just pins just to hang on a piece of the lace. So I'm not going to do both globe pins, but I can do maybe the small paper clip and hang something fun from that. And I think in this case, something fun is going to be some lace. Some little tidbit of lace. Let's see. Let's see if I can get this through and see what it'll look like. Yeah, I'm going to tie this best I can. Actually, I think I want to do it the other way. I don't want to tie it. Now the idea is getting it out from underneath there. Let's see. Let's slide it off and see if I can get this loose. There we go. So I think I want to do it this way. Yeah. Okay, let me hook this onto my paper first. Let's see, where is it? So I'm going to get it in that little groove. Bring it around. And bring it around again. So there's that, and that is going to hang right at the, it clears it. Not by a whole lot, but it clears it. So then I'm going to take this piece of lace and I'm going to run it through the larger little loop that is still there. I'm hoping I am showing you guys enough of this so you know what the heck I'm doing. So pull it through like that. Then I want to find the opening, you know, just like we do on the end of tags, and put these through and then there is a little edge, which is going to look dynamite. Let's see, find a page without some lace. So like right here, let's stick the paper clip in. So there you have the lace and the edge. Let me move the paper clips out of the way. The lace and the edge hanging there. And then that, and of course you can slide anything you want up into the paper clip. So lovely. Okay, so those are done. So we have one of our globe pens used up, our little mini one used up, and 2 of our paper clips used up. And so those are some nice horizontal paper clips. I love them. I think this is really, 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 really cool. I'm not saying I'm not saying I'm the only one that's ever done this, but I love this. Yeah, this is really cute. I love the fact that the tag will come out. I'm not going to do it because it is kind of a pain in the tush to get it back in. But the tags will come out, so you can write little notes on them and then put them back in. And yeah, I love that. Okay, so those are done. Let's see, now we want to do 2 that go from the top. And we have these cute little keys, these little dangly jobbies. We would definitely want to put, let's see, we would definitely want to put a nice size jump ring on here. Okay, so then let's see what we have in the way of maybe some cut flowers. That would be in this one. Let's have a little look-see. Something that can stand alone. That's beautiful, and that's beautiful. So I have one for each. I have a standalone butterfly still left, and I do have some tickets. Dream, laugh, journey, believe, create, and imagine. So maybe dream might work. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so I have a flower for each. Put one there, one here, and dream and imagine. I think we'll use these two. Okay, so we have one here and one here. And I also have one butterfly, and I have a little teeny one. So I'm going to do the little teeny butterfly and the big old butterfly. Pretty. Pretty. And let's see, I have the word love, the word believe, and wish. Let's do wish and love. There we go. Okay, so we've got a key on one. I have got to things just aren't running really smoothly right over that area because there is so much dried glue there. Okay. Clean. Little housekeeping. Little housekeeping. Put my pen and my scissors up. Put that out of the way. Keep these suckers over here. Okay. So we can do flower on one. The word. So we can do something like that. And then this can be the back. Just like that. So then you would go in between. Let's see. If we did this, and I want to, yeah, there we go. Use the word love right here. Put the butterfly over most of the paper clip so you really can't see it. I wonder if we switch this way, you'll be able to read the words better. Imagine. And make sure that the butterfly covers most of the, and then you just put your items, your page, in between the two. Okay? Now you do have this showing. So I think for the back of both of these, I don't know if I'm going to worry about this one too much. But this, for the back of it, let's put a little piece of some of the paper so that it's not just blank. So we can just glue this down, and it's also going to help make it a little harder, a little heavier. Now if there's, this is up, so we want this to be where you can still, and it's going to be the same size. So get that glued. Where are we at? 40 minutes. All right. So I'm putting the short end on this one, and I'm moving it up a little bit just so I can get the Imagine in there nicely and have the butterfly right in there. Okay, then this one, I think I did this, which brought it down just like that. And see, this looks gorgeous with that. And then I'm going to, let's, okay. They're not the same at all, but that's okay. That's okay. So I'm going to put the love up here, and we can put a little bit of a bling there somewhere. Now remember, you don't want any of this to glue down to your back. So make sure you don't do that. And this is going on the top. I had forgotten about that myself. So this is going on the top. So we can put this across our paper clip. You can cover up as much or as little of the paper clip as you'd like. Let's do, because I really don't want that paper clip in the way of my flower. So I'm going to do kind of the same thing. I'm going to get a piece of our paper. Okay. Now you're not going to be able to see it unless you take it down, take it off. So, it doesn't have to be the prettiest piece you've got. So let's just flip it over and glue this down. Except for right where you're going to want the paper clip to go. All around the edges, and then just leave yourself a little spot here that doesn't have any glue to it, so that that paper clip can freely, and this really doesn't matter, but I want to make sure I get all of this down onto some paper. There we go. Get all of this down. And I know, girls, I know. And I say girls because I looked the other day and I still do not have, it says it's 100% that my, I don't know, I guess men don't like me. Or maybe I don't do things that men like to watch. I don't know. I don't know. But it said that I have 100% women audience. So I can say girls, I think. I don't want to leave any guys out though. If you're there, I would love for you to let me know. And I would love for you to tell me, hey, I like when you do this kind of stuff. And it's not that I'm going to change what I do. It's just, you know, it can be interesting to hear a male crafter tell me, you know, I can take constructive criticism. I can't talk very well, but I can take constructive criticism. But, you know, tell me why or what it is that I don't have that male crafters would like to know about. I don't know. Oh, I just lost my phone, so I am at 40 minutes. It really should. Let's see. Is it going to pick up again? I don't understand. It's picking up again. So there's a few moments where you won't have had any of the little picture up in the corner. Oh well. You know, not that big a deal. But I'm going to finish this one and then we're going to call it quits today, guys. And as usual, what I do off camera, I will show you next time I come on. I think that's why it's, because the activities that I'm doing aren't really more than 30 minutes, but the catching you up from what I did off camera kind of cuts into that. So, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's all good, right? No, but I'm very excited that I know what I'm going to do next. Because sometimes that kind of weighs heavy on you, you know. What am I going to do next? So, I believe this is the side that did not... No, this is the side that did not get glued down all the way. Right? Where are you? Yeah. We're right there. Okay. So now, if you wanted to, before we get all of this going, you can pull this out a little bit and you can add something dangling from this. I, however, am going to have it up, so I think I might do just a little bit. Let's see. Just a little bit of something, something. Let me thin this out a little bit. And we'll see if we can go ahead and pull this through. Oh, that's not going to work. It got really threadbare. And the only problem with this is you've got to glue it down or it will unravel. Let's get a little piece of this and see how we do. I just love using material. I do. And I think I'm going to cut this in half because I don't really want it that big. So we'll pull this through, open it up, pull the two ends through the hole, and voila. So I think that looks very nice. Now we'll close that up. And there we go. And then we're going to put here, I'm going to put the word love. And I'm just going to kind of glue around this little spot. Remember, we do not want to glue these to each other. There we go. And then, let's see, let's put this right over here. Oh, upside down. You guys are probably yelling at me. No, Lisa, don't do it. Don't do it. Yay, I'm glad I remembered that. I heard one of you at least. Okay, let's try this again. Right around the edges. Okay. And then we're going to put this right here. And I think I'd like a little itty bitty flower. Let's see, what do I have? Let me look. Oh, come on. I want to bring you over here so I can see in the light. Let's find ourselves a little itty bitty flower. Little itty bitty flower. Oh, here's one. Right here. There we go. Yay! Yeah, I think we'll put that right there. And I think I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac. And then I'll show you how it works. Oh, I've got that darn ladybug back again, for heaven's sakes. All right. So we have a there is the front and there is the back. Oh, yes, and my butterfly. Is that my butterfly? Yes, that is my butterfly. And I was going to put the butterfly right like this so you could see the words as much as possible. So I'm going to, and this will also help keep, I'm putting the glue so that it is going down onto the Imagine. So it's gluing my butterfly. Oh, I think my little dog's getting mad at my big dog. And I'm going to also, let me move this for a second, put some over here for the other side of the butterfly. So let's just get this glued down. There. Hold that for a second. There we go. And then we just push it off for right now. Isn't that adorable? Let's see. We did get that kind of moved around a little bit. Where do I want you? Down like that. Yeah. So that's good. So there we go. Beautiful. There's the front. There's the back. And your paper just goes right in between the two of them, and you have yourself a beautiful paper clip. Yay! All right, guys. We've got more to do, but we will do that in part 2 or part B. I've been doing B. A lot of B's. A's and B's. All right, sweethearts. Love you so, guys, so much. And let's just keep making some of these beautiful paper clips. Love you. Bye. Okay, off with you and off with you.